remember, Candace Owens, I'm looking at you too, Hot Twins, and some of the other ones, other big names. Before Fresh and Fit platformed Nick Fuentes, y'all were ducking and dodging and weaving. Like Neo dodging the bullets in Matrix bullet time, like talking about the JQ. And now even the Hodge twins are like, it's these Jews. Yeah. Yeah, because it's safe now. It's safe now. But before that, I remember the way you talk, the way you try like hint at it, but you refuse to say it. You too, Candace. I have to hold you accountable. I'll sing your praises. I'll sing your praises. But let's be honest. While you were under the Daily Wire, Candace, under the under working for the Agent Smiths, being sponsored by the Wilkes brothers, a billionaire. These billionaires, Wilkes brothers from Texas or whatever. You couldn't afford to talk about the JQ because Ben Shapiro was like, watch yourself, girl. And the Israel-Palestine massacre happened. Hamas, October 7th happened, and you got your ninja wake-up call when you saw like alluded that, yeah, there's a reason why Hamas did that because, the Palestinians were deprived of resources and the little tiny Gaza Strip, and when you suppress people for so long, at some point they're going to retaliate. Of course. Ben Shapiro didn't take too kindly of that. The people that are like these undercover Agent Smiths, Piers Morgan, there's nothing that justifies the Hamas terrorist attack. Nothing. Like, yeah, all these big names, they're not free. Okay? They are for sale. Piers Morgan can't afford to drop our turn and say, yeah, listen, Israel, yeah, you are the world's bully. You can't afford to say that. Piers Morgan his channel is successful. The #1 British influencer, yeah, he's not going to talk about that. I mean, he's a journalist. Technically, as a journalist, you're supposed to be impartial, to be in the middle and report on honest facts. I'm not saying Piers Morgan should take sides, no. But you should be impartial and be objective. Now, when Piers Morgan debated Andrew Tate, he was like on the left-hand side of the spectrum, pro-Israel. But thank God, now Trump made Israel and Palestinians succumb to an agreement of a ceasefire on both sides. Now I want you to know something. The pro-Palestinians are happy. I'm happy for the pro-Palestinians. Why? Because now that means no more loss of lives. No more loss of lives. Okay? It's sort of like it's more so a win for Palestine. Okay? Because no more loss of lives. But notice the pro-Israelites, the pro-Israel guys. They want to neglect everything, every reason, the build-up to October 7th. They're just like, no. All they say is die, 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 Hamas. That's not being a humanitarian. That's being a savage. You're being a savage. So you just want to say these pro-Palestinians and a lot of the guys in the political realm, your Pete Hegseths and a lot of your Republicans, your conservatives, they're just on this die, die, die rhetoric. Die, 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 Hamas. They're terrorists. Why are they terrorists? Hamas is the lesser evil between the two. The IDF was warned that, hey, listen, or not. Hamas is up to something, and they ignored it. Benjamin Netanyahu is an anti-Semite. Why? Because he allowed a massacre to happen to the people of Israel. This could have been easily avoided. But the IDF, Benjamin Netanyahu, he allowed this to happen to his own people of Israel. So indirectly, Benjamin Netanyahu committed a genocide on the people of Israel for allowing this thing to pan out, for allowing it to happen. Why? They wanted Hamas to attack so that Israel can ensue a genocide, and sort of like this mass slaughter. What is the result? Casualties on both sides. Whereas if Israel allowed for a two-state solution to be, I doubt things would have panned out the way they did. But of course, even with this ceasefire, it's only temporary. Without Trump, even if Trump, after Trump's term, they're just going to go back to square one. They're just going to ensue violence. The IDF is just going to ensue violence once again. Rinse, recycle, repeat. I mean, of course, as the Bible says, what point is there for a man to inherit the entire world, yet you lose his soul? A lot of these guys who are getting clout, getting mentioned in articles, oh, you're the New York's bestseller. Yeah, these are pro-Israel. They can't afford to be against Israel because they'll be troublesome. Nick Fuentes, respect to Nick Fuentes. He was willing to lose everything. Myron was willing to lose everything. But again, hey, listen, now that it's safe, now that the coast is clear, now you hear everyone and their mother JQing. Yeah, it's these U's, it's these Agent Smiths, Hodge twins. Where were you before? And a lot of them, they still condemn Nick Fuentes. They disavow Nick Fuentes. He's a white, he's a premise. He's a white premised. You guys are not real enough. And it's Myron who's willing to bear the burden of being cancelled, losing money, being demonetized. Somehow he's still getting invites because, you know, he's relevant. It's lucrative to have Myron on. Shout out to him. He built a fit. Both Walter and Andrew Myron, they built up their brand to such a way, to such a degree. But I'm just letting you know, man. If you want to join us, okay, this thing is not for fun. It's not for fun. Think very carefully if you're gonna venture on this dangerous quest to fight and defeat an Agent Smith. Be prepared to lose everything. Hopefully you won't lose everything, but be prepared for the worst. And I, MrShowTym, am proud to take up that mantle and join the fray as well. Which is why, Fresh and Fit, if you're watching this, hey, listen, man, I'm not with you in your apartments. I don't know the conversations we have behind closed doors, but I do hope that you keep it together, lads. Okay? I hope you keep it together. You've been watching this far. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, the Matrix has you. Follow the white rabbit. And don't fall for the psyops. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.